Hey everybody, it's Deanna. And this is my face. So like this is what my face looks like in real life. Freckles, all of it. I'm 45 years old. Not embarrassed about that, and I do a lot of physical work outside, so there is no sense in trying to pretend that I normally have makeup on. Okay. So I want to chat with you for a second about Deep Blue Rub versus the Deep Blue Stick. And I am known for being somebody who will tell it like it is, and I sell these products. So, but I'm still going to tell you the real deal. Now, if you eat Skittles and you use, Bath and Body Works products or Suave shampoo and you drink Mountain Dew and eat Doritos, like this is not even going to be a blip on your radar. So this is not a conversation that's really going to help you too much. But if you're like crunchy mom, like one of my friends, and you want to be able to safely eat anything that you put on your hair or your skin, and you like know what all the ingredients are, then this is going to be a super helpful conversation for you. Okay. So I just want to preface this for those who don't know me that might be watching it, is that I love doTERRA. I think doTERRA is fantastic. And, there's not any of their products that I don't use. There are some that I like a lot more than others. So that being said, Deep Blue Rub works really, really well when you need pain relief, like on the site. So what happened to me was, I had a dislocated shoulder yesterday and the day before. And I think it was injured or maybe dislocated for several days before I got into a crisis situation, because I'm stubborn and I just push through things, and I ignore them for too long because I have stuff to do. And so my giant Great Pyrenees dog knocked me down. He didn't mean to. He was just excited. He's still a puppy. And he knocked me down this muddy hill when my arms were full. And so I had no way to brace my fall. So I landed on my shoulder and it hurt like the dickens, but like I had stuff to do, right? So I just kept doing my thing and I kept working. And I have a farm, and so there's heavy things that you have to lift every day. And like, you can't just be like, damsel in distress, I have to wait for my husband to lift it. There's no time. There's only 2 adults, and there are animal chores, and there's mowing, and there's stuff that needs done. So I ignored it, and I was in a lot of pain. So Deep Blue Rub is one of doTERRA's most popular products. I believe there used to be a statistic, I don't know if it's still accurate, that like 2/3 of people who started using doTERRA did so because they had a positive experience with Deep Blue Rub. And I'm going to tell you, like, this stuff works. If you're in pain and you put it on, it is going to give you relief, 100%. However, in the interest of crunchy mom conversation, there are a few of the ingredients in here that are not fantastic. Like, I don't think they're great, and so I don't use this very often. If I use Deep Blue Rub, it's because I'm in so much pain. I probably should have gone to the emergency room, and I probably should have. In fact, I'm very sure that I should have gone and had somebody put my shoulder back in way before it got to where it was yesterday when I was like crying real tears. But I would never eat this, and I don't put it on my child. Like, that's how I feel about it. Now, if you're eating Lucky Charms and things like that, that's not an issue. If you're using things like BioFreeze and Vicks Vapo Rub and like the things in the grocery store, then this is not important. However, if you're like, again, super concerned about ingredients, doTERRA came out with this product, Deep Blue Stick, that is like, I would pretty much eat this. Yeah. So like, if you look at the ingredients on here on the Deep Blue Rub, there's things in here that I'm just like, not great. But when I look at the ingredients, you have to peel back the little label. I mean, they're extra ingredients that's in here in addition to the Deep Blue oil are like, I don't know, almond oil and stuff like that. I mean, it's not anything that you would ever be concerned about. So this passes the crunchy mom test with flying colors. So I use this all the time. I mean, I have like 9 of these currently open in my car, in my side-by-side that I drive around the farm, in my backpack. In my car. I use this all the time. And it's also way easier to use because, you can just take the lid off and rub it on, and you don't have to get that on your hand and then later rub it in your eye or various other places. But mostly I use it because the ingredients are better. But I will tell you that if you're in like dire pain, like I was in, it does not give you that intense, like burning, cooling sensation that you're looking for on the surface. And so for the past several days, I have been bathing in Deep Blue Rub. I just want to explain to you, like, why you need to know the difference, why there would be one over the other. So this is like, if you have a long-term issue, like, I chronically have aches and pains because of the type of work I do. So that's why I use this all the time. If I had the kind of pain where I needed to use this all the time, then folks, boys and girls, you need Lifelong Vitality Pack to address your inflammatory issues, and you need to see a kinesiology practitioner, myself, somebody else, to work on like what the heck is going on that's causing you to be in that much pain all the time. So I feel like if you care about ingredients as deeply as I do, this is one that you can use without even worrying about it. You can use it every single day. If you care deeply about ingredients, this is for like when, you know, your shoulder's just hanging there, nothing's holding it in place. That's what that's for. So that is my honest review. And I know that there are people who don't want me to word things this way, but I think my customers and my friends expect me to be on the up and up and like straightforward. And so that's what you get when you get a review from me. You get the real deal. So again, fantastic, amazing results with the Deep Blue Rub. And if you are not like super, super crunchy and care about every single ingredient and every single item that you own, then who cares? Like, use this. But I do still feel like if you're having to use Deep Blue Rub every single day, if you need that level of pain relief topically every single day, you should be addressing the systemic inflammatory conditions. Those can be addressed with diet. They can be addressed with nutrition, definitely through the Lifelong Vitality Pack. Turmeric dual chamber capsules that doTERRA has, amazing. But like something's probably wrong and out of place. And so that's why you need a kinesiology practitioner. P.S. My shoulder was dislocated and literally like I had to have it in a sling because nothing was holding it up and it was hurting because it was like hanging there. Do you know that I did not see a chiropractor, massage therapist, no one put their hands on my arm and it went back in place through remote? That means the practitioner was not in the same, she wasn't even in the same state as me. She was in Michigan and I was here in Virginia. She fixed my arm and it went back in place on its own. That, boys and girls, is called kinesiology. So I should have done it sooner. I should not have lifted heavy crap when I had an injured shoulder. There's lots of things I did wrong, but what I did right is I reached out to the right person finally and got help. And I want you to understand the difference between these two products. So this is just, I think, a cleaner product that I feel super comfortable using daily. And this is like a stronger product, and it's stronger because of the ingredients that they chose. If they change the ingredients to these more crunchy ingredients, it's not going to give you the long-term hot and cold feeling that you're wanting to feel. And I needed that. So, I mean, I like have smelled like an old lady for days because I had it all over me and I needed that for that emergency situation. And that's really what I use it for. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. See ya.